quote-unquote radical gay activists. I'm right. I'd like to start by thanking 3 of the 7 board members for responding to what would have been last month's public comments by email, considering the time constraints during last month's board meeting. However, I find it absolutely absurd that one must sign up a whole month in advance of this board meeting in order to get on the agenda. This practice is evidently driven by a number of fringe groups out here in the community which seek to take advantage of this process of our current policy by signing up well in advance of the board meeting to stack the 45-minute limitations, and that's shameful. We will no doubt hear from board members who will pretend to be a champion for public comments, but could not be bothered to extend public comments last month when the comments more closely aligned with their personal ideology. If the board truly wants to hear the views and comments of the public, then this policy needs to change to prevent manipulation of this process again. Turning to tonight's agenda, as the board decides on its annual operating budget, an actual thing on the agenda, I urge the board to adopt the budget in full with the maximum allowable levy under the law. Appropriately resourcing our schools against the ongoing attacks on public education is vital. Unfortunately, the strain is about to get worse due to the initiation of board policy, which will now require the district to review several books containing content the aforementioned groups object to. This will no doubt divert a lot of staff time and resources that could have been dedicated to making our public schools better, but this seems this was the intent all along. This policy was not set up for this volume of demand, and the board must resist this pressure. We already know the academic value of many of the books in question, and case law supports the existence of these books in our schools. The Supreme Court has held that if the book serves an academic purpose, as these books do, then it is not pornography. Why is it still being contested? If a school board member says the books in question are better off in bookstores or in book drives, then why are we fighting over their access in those places too? If this isn't about homophobia, then why do the books in question contain LGBT content? And why are the citizens fighting for the freedom to read being attacked by people in this room as radical activists? And ironically, why are those books, or why are those supposedly concerned about child safety requesting directory information about Kenosha's families? If there's anything that needs to change about this, that needs more guardrails, it's this process entirely. The adults need to set a better example because that example is failing Kenosha, and our school board should not be instigating these attacks on our school system by heeding to the ridiculousness that is being said in our community, on social media, or on Fox News. It is time to protect public schools and all of Kenosha students. Thank you.